back to the channel. Hope you are staying happy and healthy. I'm Claudia, giving thanks for life. It's a blessing to be alive. And you know, I always say any day above soil is a blessing. Talking about blessing, talking about the opportunity to be alive. It's a gift, right? So I'm sharing my COVID experience with you all. A few years ago, when COVID was behaving bad, taking a lot of lives all over the world, I never imagined that I would have gotten COVID. You know, I have seen a lot of families lose loved ones. Some heart wrecking stories I've watched on the TV. Families that I have known have lost loved ones and close friends and so on. So it's nothing to be taken for a joke or anything, right? But I never imagined it would be so close to home where I personally experienced getting COVID, right? I was home, everything was all right. It was the new year kicking in. I was excited to pick up all those shifts for the job. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to pick up all the shifts that are going to kick in for the new year. You know, that's a double time and a half or so. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to bring in the money. That is why they say when man a plan, God a wipe, you know? You might be making your plans, but Jehovah have other things in store. Yes, so pick up all them shift, man, and after work. The day before, I had like a little... The day before, I had like a little headache somewhere there, but I didn't take it for anything. I sleep it off and I was good again. So I went to work. At work, you have to do a COVID test before you can start your shift. So went in as regular, did my COVID test. You know, you have to sit and wait 15 minutes. The nurse, she was like, oh, Miss Pessoa, you are positive. I'm like, positive? I say, you gotta do it again because this must be a false positive or something. I don't think there is anything such as a false positive. You can get a false negative, but I was in denial. I wasn't feeling any way, so I say we have to do it again. She did it again, same thing. She said you have to go home. You are COVID positive. To be honest with you, I wasn't feeling sick. So I was like, this is strange, you know. I said, okay, fine. Well, I have no choice. I had to go because once they detected that the virus was in your system, you have to go. So I went home. That was when I started noticing that I didn't have taste. The taste in my mouth was kind of gone. And so I just went home, buy some vitamin C, vitamin D, and some orange juice and stuff. And I just went home, started taking my vitamins and get some rest. The next day, I just sleep. I just slept all day and I sit it out, wait out my 5 days until it was time to go back to work. Now, on the flip side, I have heard a lot of co-workers have gotten COVID, get really sick. Some were absent for months, right? And still haven't been back to work because of the COVID, they had underlying complications and still affecting them up until this day. I am okay. Went back to work after my 5 days and I'm alive and well. So I'm giving thanks for the breath of life, giving thanks to Jehovah for grace and mercy, giving thanks that in spite of all the odds, I had missed all those shifts, which was extra money, but that's nothing, right? Comparing to good health. I'm alive. I didn't even know I had the COVID. So my experience was a good experience, I would say. I didn't lose anything. Um, yeah, families have lost loved ones. You all know the story of COVID. You all know some people are still grieving, still hurting. I don't know when they will ever get over, such a terrible thing that happened to them during the years of COVID. So I'm just thanking Jehovah for blessing me and helping me that I was able to go through this experience, and I'm okay, and I was okay through the whole experience because I didn't even know that I had the COVID. If I didn't had to do the test to go into work, I would have gone into work not knowing that I had it. So it's a good thing when these workplace enforce that you do get your COVID test before you start your shift, right? Because I could have gone in not knowing that I had it, spreading it to other co-workers and patients and so on, right? So I had took the vaccine. I was fully vaccinated when I found out that I had the COVID. So in my eyes, I would say that the vaccine helped me somewhat because I didn't know I had it. I didn't have any complications, and I went through this whole thing, and I came out okay. So for me, I would say it was a good thing that I had took my vaccine and so on and so forth. It's a blessing to be alive. Jehovah has been good to me, has been good to my family. A few of my family members have gotten the COVID. They weathered the storm. They are back in good shape, in good health, and live to tell the tales. A lot of people weren't that lucky. I've seen where newlywed lost their husbands, lost their wife because of this virus. So it is not a game. It is not anything to take for a joke, right? Even though I have gotten it already, it is said that you can still get it again. So I practice wearing my mask at work. Still, you can go about your business now without wearing mask, but I take my own preventative measures, right? Yes, so it was a blessing. It was an experience that I lived to tell the tale. My experience wasn't as heart-wrenching as some experiences that I have heard. So it's a blessing, right? Take care of yourself, take your vitamins, exercise, just practice all the healthy, practice a healthy lifestyle, right? And I hope that if you get this virus, you will come out of this whole thing a healthy and a happy person, and be able to bounce back from whatever it throws at you, and be able to share your experience with somebody. So thank you all for watching my videos. It's a blessing as always to have you on board. I'm Claudia. I appreciate each and every one of you. Stay blessed. Be a blessing to somebody.